What's going on, guys? How you doing? I'm shooting a video for you tonight to show you how I grew my Instagram following. Literally almost 14, almost 1,400 people or 1,400 followers, sorry, in less than 30 days. And the numbers are still climbing. It's growing and growing every day. So I want to quickly show you exactly how I did that. Now, there's no secret formula, and I did it all on autopilot. So if you want to check that out, then stay tuned, watch this video, and we'll show you how to do it. So I'm just going to minimize my mug here so you don't have to be looking at me, and we can look at the whole screen here. All right, so as you can see, as of right now, and I'll refresh the screen for you just so we're all on the same page here. As of right now, I'm at 1,483 followers. So today is July 31st, okay? And just to give you guys an example, back on June 30th, so literally a month ago, this is a screenshot from my iPhone here. I took this picture because I hadn't started using the system that I'm currently using right now, and I just changed around my profile, and we'll get to that in a second. So at the time, right before I started using the system that I'm currently using, I had 103 followers. I was following 359 people, and I did all of that manually. I did that kind of all by hand, as they say, and it was, honestly, it's kind of a pain in the ass because it takes a lot of work, and you're constantly on your phone and you're constantly on Instagram. So I'm going to show you guys a way that you can do this all on autopilot. So let's get into that. So the system that I use is called Instagress, okay? And some of you guys might have heard of it, but it literally sets up all of your likes, follows, comments. I don't use comments, but you can definitely use comments if you want. We'll get into that in a second. So this is a system that I use that helps automate my Instagram business. Now, back to my profile. So real quick, guys, before we get into Instagress, your profile literally is everything. And when someone clicks on your profile, you want it to tell a little bit of a story. So it's a little tough to tell on a PC or on a MacBook like that I'm on right now. But when you're on your mobile device, you're on your phone, you want to try to break it down. So let me show you real life. I actually changed that in a little bit. So this is what my profile looks like right now on my phone, and you can see like each line is separated into kind of its own little category there. So you get the biz inquiries, the comment, be your own boss, build an online empire, and then your website down here. Now, you want your profile to be compelling. You want it to be clean, easy to follow along with, and you don't want to jumble it all together. And you can do that when you go into edit profile here. You can actually kind of tab down and you can hit the enter button and you can separate everything so it's all on its one line. And also make sure too, if you have a website, the other day I saw somebody had a website in the body, like in the bio section here, and it wasn't clickable. And you want to make sure that if you have a website that it's in the actual website portion, which is right here. So that way, when you go back to the profile, when you're on your own profile, you can actually click on it. So right here, obviously, this will go to my capture page or sales funnel. Now, I also want to state too that if you are putting a website in your profile, which I highly, highly, highly recommend you do, or else it's going to be really tough to build a business through Instagram. This is one of the biggest mistakes that you can make. Now, a lot of people use Instagram for network marketing, MLM, affiliate, direct sales, that type of thing. And those are all good. But one of the biggest mistakes that you can make is having your company replicated website on your profile. That is one of the biggest mistakes you can make because those pages do not capture people's information. And when you go to a company replicated website, the average person stays on those websites about 60 seconds. So, just to give you an example here, my sixfigurebusinessplan.com, this will take you to my website right here. So there's a video that plays. We'll hold off on that. And then people that are interested in the opportunity, they have to enter their email address here, and I capture their information, and then it goes into my email software. But that is a video for another time. But anyway, you don't want to send them to a replicated website. So make sure that you guys do that if you want to monetize Instagram, which if you're watching this video, that's probably what you're trying to do. So all of these 1,400 followers, which have happened in literally less than 30 days, came all on autopilot. So you can see currently I'm following 1,900 people, and I have 1,400 followers, and that has grown. It's been crazy. Literally every single moment of every day, I'm getting notifications that new people are following me. It's pretty awesome. And the best part about that is the more people that follow, the higher this count goes, the more people see my posts. Like I just posted this one of my son giggling right here, and I posted that about an hour ago. I already got 29 views on it, and I know I'm not going crazy. I don't have thousands of views, but obviously this is building, and to go from 103 followers to 1483 in less than 30 days is pretty awesome. So let me get into it and show you exactly how that's done. So you can see right here, start off that I have 6 days left in my 30-day cycle that I paid for. So just to be clear, Instagress is a paid for website. So I'm doing the 30-day plan, which is literally $10, okay, or $9.99. So think about how often that we waste $10, whether it be on a lottery ticket, scratch ticket, bad meal, whatever it is. You guys have $10, and if you want to monetize Instagram, if you want people clicking on your website and checking out what you're doing, then really $10 a month is not that bad at all. So let's be clear. In what do we call it, 20 something days, all right, Instagress has liked over 12,500 different photos or videos. How much time would it take you to like something over 12,000 times? I mean, think of all the time that you would have to spend on a mobile device in order to do that. I've followed over 4,000 people, or 4,000 people exactly, and I've unfollowed 3,375. So this is really key right here, and we'll get into the specifics of that. But you want to follow and unfollow. You want your ratio to be pretty close. So that way, you're not following 50,000 people and you only have 1,000 people following you, because that's going to flag your account. So Instagress does a really good job of keeping that pretty even. Now for me, I don't do comments. I know some people do comments, but at the same point, I also get a lot of shit comments. If I follow somebody, which Instagress is doing all the following for me, I'm not manually going in there myself. I get a lot of messages, direct messages, that are automatic comments from other people, and it's like, hey dude, great profile, which is an automated response, and it's like, hey, would you like to join my business? And they're selling some lotion, potion, gadget, gizmo, whatever it is. So most of the comments that I get are crap. So therefore I just, there's really no need. I get tons of people direct messaging me actual questions about my business, which is fine, but most of the auto-generated comments are crap. So we're going to get into it. So in order to make any adjustments to your settings, you have to have your process stopped. Basically, the wheel has to stop, and so I'm going to actually stop that right now. I'm going to wait for it to stop, because there's actually a couple of edits I want to make, so you guys can actually watch me as I do that. So your main settings. Now, activity speed. When you're first starting out, I would highly recommend that you start off slow, and then once you get up to about 1,000 followers, then you can jump it up to normal. So I'm just going to go through the settings that I currently have right now, and obviously as you get more familiar with this, with Instagress, you can kind of tweak and do whatever you want with it. But I'm just going to show you what I do and how I've generated the amount of followers in less than 30 days that I have. So I like to do followers of usernames. Now, this means that if people are following, let's say if you're in the network marketing or MLM space, people that are following like, Gary Vaynerchuk or Eric Worre or Todd Falcone or some of those guys, you want to go after the people that are following them. So that's why I do followers of usernames. Now, media age, I'm doing 1 month right now, which keeps it current. So it's only liking and media that's about a month old. So it's not going too far back into people's profiles. So far, that's pretty good. The person that showed me this software, they do any, but I'm kind of sticking to 1 month, and as of right now, that is working pretty good. Media type, any. I don't. It doesn't matter to me whether it's photos or videos. Also, too, guys, the really cool thing about this is before you go into any of these categories, there's like the little question mark that is right here, and it tells you exactly what this specific setting does. So if you're curious, each one of these has a little question. It'll tell you exactly what it does. So minimum likes, I have it 0. Maximum likes. This right here is the absolute key, and this is one of the things why I wanted to stop this so I could make an adjustment. So if you think about it, if you're liking on somebody's photo, if you're liking on somebody's video, and they have over 100 likes, chances are they're probably not going to say, oh, who's that, and click on your profile, because once it gets over, let's say even 30, 40, 50 likes, who cares? No one's going to pay attention to who's clicking on them. But if you are liking on people's stuff that only have 5, 10, 15 likes, people are going to say, oh, who's that? And they're going to click on your profile, and then they're going to go back to your profile. And again, your profile is everything, and they're going to want to know more about you. So max likes filter, I'm actually going to lower this down a little bit. I'm going to lower this down to 10 and run that and see how that works, because I had it at 20 for a little less than the last 30 days. So I'm going to switch it to 10 and see if that bumps up some of those conversions. All right, so that's it for the main settings. Again, activity speed, I have it at normal. I did start out with slow, and I would highly recommend you do that. Right now I have it set to normal. Media type any, minimum likes filter, I don't really mess with that. Followers of usernames, media age 1 month, but you can do any if you want. Max likes filter, I would start off on at least 20, if not 25, and then lower it as your followers start to grow. So that's what I have for main settings. Now, advanced filters, all right. Minimum comments filter, doesn't matter how many comments, I really don't care. Max comments filter, so similar to max likes. So my max comments, if there's more than 5 comments, I'm not going to like it, okay? Because again, if you get too much activity, then they're just not going to pay attention. User relation filter, I have off. User profiler, Profile filter, I have on low. Some people shut that off. I just keep it on low. Minimum followers filters, I don't do anything there. Max follow filter, I don't do anything there. Tags, tag filter, username tag filter, I don't do anything there. So again, if you want to go back and check that out, just pause the video or rewind it. And follow. All right, now, again, follow source. You're going to do followers of usernames. Follow cycle. Now, this is kind of important right here. So in order for Instagress to keep your account legit, you don't want to follow too many people at the same time, or you don't want to go too crazy and then spike your settings. So, if you have, let me go back to my profile here. If you have, like I said before, if you had 5,000 followers and only you were following 5,000 people and you only had a couple of hundred followers, then it's going to flag because your activity is going to be skewed. So you want to be able to keep that even, and Instagress does a good job with that. So follow cycle, I do 1,000, which means that every time I get up to 1,000, that I'm following 1,000 people, Instagress will then turn around and it'll go down into unfollow, and they'll unfollow. So they keep the ratio pretty even, and as you can see right here, it's actually pretty close. All right, don't follow same users. So some users have multiple accounts, so I just try to keep it to individual users. Don't follow private users. I only stick to public, because that way, if you do end up following private users, they have to accept you. So it's real easy just to avoid that. So I just don't follow private users. All right, so that's it for follow. Now unfollow. Again, there's that unfollow cycle at 1,000, and the unfollow source, some people do all. I just do Instagress, which means that Instagress does all the unfollowing for me. Pretty simple. Unfollow who don't follow me. I don't really care about that. Now, tags, okay? You're going to want to think about tags, okay? So what I would do, depending on what I'm going to, just to show you here, um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add a couple of tags in here. So just to give you guys an example, we're going to search that, grind, and we're just going to add that in. So I just added the hashtag grind in there. So I'm also going to add another one, and just to show you guys how this works. Actually, you can go to enter list of hashtags too, and you can manually do it here as well instead of searching for it. So if I just wanted to add that, hustle, okay? So now what I want you to think about here, now these are some of the ones that I have, and if you want, I mean, go ahead and copy me, but I want you to think about the industry that you're in, and let's just say that you are in network marketing, okay? Go to Google and type top hashtags for network marketing. If you're into travel, top hashtags for travel, top hashtags for skincare, top hashtags for fitness, whatever industry you're in, just go to Google and type top hashtags for whatever you're in, and then take those, and then those are the hashtags that you want to have in here. You want to have at least, I would say, 10 to 15, possibly 20 hashtags. This is people that Instagress is going to follow people that have these hashtags in their comments, and those are the photos that you're going to end up liking. Locations, I don't do anything with that. Usernames. Now, again, some of the people of the usernames that you want your Instagress to be following and commenting on. Just to give you a quick example, and I also want to throw it out there too. If you're gonna put, let's say you're into network marketing and you're gonna follow Eric Worre, make sure that it is Eric's actual Instagram, because a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll copy some of these people, and they'll come up with a profile, but it's not really them. So just make sure you have the real usernames. But whatever industry you're in, go for some of the top leaders that are in that industry. So again, if you're into travel, who are some of the top network marketing, travel people that are out there? Who are some of the top usernames in your profession that have an Instagram account? Those are the usernames that you want in there. Blacklist, don't really do anything with that. Just haven't really got into that. Auto stop. The only thing that I have here is stop if there's no activity after 3 hours, which means that if nobody is liking, commenting, or following me in 3 hours, which hasn't happened yet, but again, you could make that as long as you want. This really hasn't even come into effect yet, so I'm not sure why I'm doing it. But again, the person that showed me this, that's what they had. So anyway, that's the quick gist, guys. So I would sign up for an account, and again, it's for 30 days. It's $10. If you want to monetize Instagram, and I highly suggest you do, then this is a really, really stupid, simple way to get people looking at your profile and clicking on your website. And I literally get clicks every single day. And I know this because I get notifications on my phone every time somebody clicks into my sales funnel. And it's all because of this software liking and unliking, or following and unfollowing people, and people starting to follow me. So that is Instagress in a nutshell. I hope you guys got some value out of that. If you have any questions, just by all means reach out to me on Facebook. I'll throw a couple of links below in the Dropbox below this video. And I highly suggest you use Instagress, again, if you want to monetize Instagram. And this has been a really easy way that you can just set up your business on autopilot. So it doesn't matter if you're into network marketing, affiliate marketing, direct sales, travel, whatever, lotions, potions, gadgets, gizmos, whatever. This is a quick, easy way that you could make money off of Instagram. And like you saw from that photo before, I literally only had 103 followers less than 30 days ago, and now I have 1483, and this is just going to grow and grow and grow. And also, since I just changed that max likes from 20 down to 10, that's probably going to help out as well too. So keep you posted here, folks, and we'll see this continue to grow. Again, like I said, if you have any questions, reach out to me on Facebook. Hope you guys got some value out of that. and I hope you guys start using Instagress. And if you're curious as to the system that I use, once people start driving through my sales funnel, which is creating a lot of excitement right now. Again, there'll be some information in that Dropbox below. So signing off. You guys have a great night. Change your mindset, change your life. We'll talk to you soon. See you on the next video. Take care.